Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys. So I don't know if you watched The Real Housewives of Dubai last night, but if you didn't, you got to go back and check it out. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the numbers. I hate that they're just declining every week. I feel like every week is a new season low, and that's not good. However, if you guys watch the show, I think that the show was done an injustice because if you watch the show is really good as far as like the storylines, the characters, the people. I think that they're absolutely killing it with what they're delivering. So I wish the numbers would reflect that a little bit more. But anyways, we're not back to talk about Dubai. I was about to say we're back to talk about Jizzy. Yeah. So let's get into it. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Let's jump right in. All right, guys. So back to talk about Teresa Giudice and Melissa and New Jersey. Here we go. So I wanted to bring this up really quick before we get into the thick of it. Teresa Giudice addressed when she knew her marriage with Joe Giudice was over. Her producer also shared that her new husband, Louis Ruelas, goes on date nights with her daughters, and he revealed what he wishes people saw of their relationship. Now, Teresa and Joe went to prison at separate times after pleading guilty to fraud in 2014, and they divorced after both of their sentences ended. She married Louis in 2022, and, well, her castmates have continually questioned their relationship. On her Turning the Tables podcast, Teresa addressed the end of her relationship with Joe. She said, losing my mom 8 months after returning from prison, that's when I knew our marriage was done because I came home and then he left to go to prison 3 months later. And then I lost my mom. And I was just so angry that I lost that time with my mom. I could have been home with my mom, but I was in jail. Now, oh, this is actually really sad. I'm gonna play the clip for you guys because I feel like it's better to hear from her. Hold on. Here we go. I don't want to speak for Teresa.
Since I was at your house for a few days a couple of weeks ago, that what you guys were really like, because I'm like, I wish people could see you guys in that environment, unedited, just being you, because Louis is awesome. Like
I know.
and what I love most, like, anybody can fake anything. Like, he could have faked being awesome for 2 days to me, but what he can't fake is the fact that the girls love him, and you can tell you guys all love each other, and he loves spending time with them. Like, I don't know if you want me to say this or not, but I think it's awesome about how him and the girls go out individually up for date nights and just spend time together, leave their phones face down. I mean, that's the coolest thing. And just hearing you guys interact, he's a genuine dude. You guys are a great family. And I just wish
I know. And he makes me feel bad because then I'm like, I have to do that. I have to do that too.
People have asked me since I was at your house for a few days, a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Well, getting back to it before we get on with it. She said people have asked me because, people think that I just walked away from that relationship. And she's like, I didn't just walk away from that relationship. It was something that, I genuinely felt. And then I felt like I had to move on. All right. Now moving on to the Melissa Gorga of it all. Oh, hey. Melissa agrees that when it comes to the future of Real Housewives in New Jersey, that changes are needed. She said, I agree with Bravo that there needs to be changes, and I agree 100%. I think things have gotten really toxic. There's 2 of my castmates that have played really dirty. She also said whatever Bravo does is fine with me and that she's ready to move on. But I wanted to play another clip for you guys so you could see what I'm talking about in the words of Jersey. So hold on. Let me bring up the clip.
With Bravo that there needs to be changes, right? I feel like people have been saying that changes need to happen. I agree with that 100%. I think things have gotten really toxic. There's 2 of my cast members that have played really dirty behind the scenes, and it's coming out. It's all coming out because you know what? It always rises to the top, right? It always comes out in the laundry.
It all comes out in the laundry, but what exactly, that's my question, is what exactly is going to be coming out? Is it gonna be the drama that has ensued over this little bit of time with Joe Gorga and his sister Teresa and Melissa, and now Teresa and Jennifer Aiden were trying to expose the fact that Melissa could have had an affair, which her and Joe have denied all of this. And they tried to take Melissa and Joe out, but now Melissa and Joe not doing anything, watched everything crumble with Melissa's old nose and all of these people who have been burying the cast for such a long time because they were being fed information from castmates who everybody thinks is Teresa and Jennifer Aiden. And now they're like, oh, man, that's Karma. Karma's a bitch. And she's a mean, mean bitch. Can't really get away from Karma. But it continues. There's more. Always. Thank you to Buy Away Color Drama.
You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
do.
I mean, listen, I'm not, amazing, but yeah, it's.
No, you do. You do.
Thanks.
How are things with Polly?
Good.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem a little.
No, I don't get excited over men.
I love that.
Yeah, you're great.
Right. Things are great.
They're great. Things
Okay.
are great.
Good.
As long as she knows me, she knows that. Ask me how my kids are, my dogs. Oh
Yeah.
my God, amazing.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, in the first episode, we do see you, the two of you, talking about,
Wait, you're filming right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Cut that part out.
Oh, you thought I was just. Okay, you
Yeah.
thought I was just asking. Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were just talking.
No. So how are things with you and Polly?
Good.
Good.
Really
okay,
good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, we see in the first episode that, you're kind of talking about the next steps and things like you look absolutely amazing.
Okay. So I saw where there were a lot of comments where people were saying, this does not sound like things are that good between Dolores and Polly. I do have to say, I'm obviously not in their home. I'm not with them. I don't wake up in the morning in bed with Dolores and Polly, but I can tell from the few interactions that I've had, it's like with Caroline Stanberry and Sergio. Like, people want to have something to say about it, but I've seen it, and I've seen it up front and center. And Dolores and Polly, man, I love them. And I love them together. I think that they're absolutely phenomenal. I think they're a phenomenal couple. Are there things that anybody who always says, oh, well, there's red flags in that relationship, shut the up. Seriously. Unless there's if you have your friend who shows up with a bloody eye or their car's keyed or some shit really went down, okay. But if they are sitting there, you want to know how I've learned to weed out my friends? Because if I have a friend and I tell my friend, you know what, Jason and I got into an argument, and they're like, oh, well, you don't need him. Like, why don't you go show Jason and you could be with somebody else? I'm like, I don't want that advice. I don't want you to tell me just give up. This is my family. This is my life. This is a lot of time and energy in a house that we have built together. And I don't mean like a literal house, that too, but like legit, just a house that we built together, meaning all of the memories and everything. And for Dolores and Polly, like, yes, you see some red flags where you're talking about divorce and stuff, his divorce, but things take time, guys. Maybe not that much time, not throwing shade, but things do take time and things ebb and flow. That is a relationship. So when people are like, oh, that's not going to last, there's a red flag, it's like, shut up. God, shut up. Get a relationship and then talk about the relationship. Because once you get a relationship, you're going to be like, no, bitch, I know. Sometimes this person can be, or these people, like your partner can be an asshole. And you get it, But guys, I love you guys. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Love you guys.